Technological and historical dynamics.
Technological progress follows different models.
It moves in two ways, step by step, like a chain.
And sometimes in sudden jumps.
Sectoral progress is layered. Economies usually move from simple industries
to more complex and advanced industries.
There is also a kind of sectoral hierarchy
and synchronization between countries.
when one country advances in technology
and moves to a more complex sector.
Another nearby country often takes over the older, simpler sector.
This process usually continues in a chain.
Sometimes technology transfer happens,
And in some cases, the country that adopts the technology
can even move ahead of the original creator because it saves time. History repeats itself.
History tends to repeat. Environmental determinism suggests that geography shapes destiny.
Location, climate, and natural resources
Strongly influence incentives and outcomes.
and we should never forget. History is usually written by the winners. The butterfly effect. One of the most fascinating historical models is the butterfly effect. A very small event can create huge consequences over time.
Tiny changes can reshape history in unexpected ways.
Cultural incubation zones. There are certain regions in the world that act like cultural and technological incubators. These are geographic bottlenecks. Scientific, technological, and cultural breakthroughs often emerge from these regions. Elites, capital, and civilization. Elites often drive society forward. Art and science flourish where they are valued and rewarded. Isolation has a cost. It often leads to falling behind. And the foundation of civilization is capital accumulation. Without surplus capital, large-scale progress is difficult. The collapse of civilizations.
Civilizations usually collapse because of
Complacency.
breakdown of command and control systems.
Overexpansion. When systems grow too large and too relaxed, they become fragile. The concentration of power.
Power always tends to concentrate.
Those who have power
Tend to accumulate more power.
temporary concessions
Often become permanent.
and power vacuums never stay empty for long. Sooner or later, someone fills them.
Resource competition and conflict.
Wars and conflicts often arise from competition over resources. Exploitation systems tend to continue. In the long run, systems produce consent
Because those who resist too strongly
are often eliminated. Extreme utopias
usually create dystopias.
What this means for investing. When making investment decisions, we must consider historical and geographic models. We must understand the spirit of our time. Only then can we position ourselves correctly in the present.
Is not about the past.
It is about seeing the future more clearly.